that, I got into a job which was connected very much into prosthetic and orthotic engineering, where I was in the product department. And because of my prowess in English and my background in literature, I was pumped into the pamphlet designing and all that stuff. And that gave me a real pep to really, do things in various departments and honing my skills in various uh, departments. And then going on, I got a job in which was connected to healthcare, fitness equipment marketing, high-end fitness equipment marketing, and that is where the bug of the global influencing thing came in. What a person has to do basically is to find a niche area. Everyone is not equipped for all areas. They have to find a niche area and choose the medium, the social handle in which they can really propagate themselves. Some people use it I'm more of a social influencer than any other, and that is spiraling into other areas of business consulting, of merchandising, and connecting people, connecting the dots to know whether certain projects can really materialize. So here we are also developing a lot of things like content strategy and all that stuff. First and foremost thing is, we should be more of a giver than a taker. That is a very cardinal point I would like to put. And that should be at that point should be in the van. And second thing is the charisma, what you bring along with that. Then things like communication has to be to the optimum. It has to be world class. You have to understand what are the cultures of various people, and you have to behave accordingly. You have to look at what is the segment and behave accordingly. Various sectors are there. One manufacturing sector and a fashion sector, it will be totally different. Your approach has to be totally different. Or for instance, the sports sector and an aviation sector, it has to be totally different. Like that. I'm just giving examples. And you have to really be confident. Confidence, the communication in a very optimum level, then the charisma, then things like the giver attitude. The ratio has to be very, very high when compared to the taking attitude. So if your ratio is 70% of giving, you have to only take 30. Then your thing really explodes in terms of the numbers going to a very different level altogether. The first impression is the best impression, that sort of thing. It happens initially, but later on, if they want to switch, that also can happen. But we are making a dent by doing that. We are making a dent, and this is a footprint. I told you now, we have to be enhancing our knowledge day by day, and they should see us as a treasure trove of knowledge. The global influencing as a market is growing at a percentage of almost 32% right now, even with all this downfall and all that. But the thing is, it is going to spiral from a 6 billion perspective to somewhere around 25 billion by 2025. This is what has been predicted. And we would be like a catalyst for that, to cultivate a lot of people across the globe. So we would be there, part and parcel of it, to make it to the type of figures what has been projected, and we'll go full steam ahead to make that a reality.